Welcome back to our new Collective Shift Daily Crypto Show. I'm your host, Ben Simpson, and today we're going to be chatting about the total crypto market back over $2 trillion. We've got Bitcoin decoupling from other markets, including gold particularly. It's going to be a nice chart. We're going to jump on there. We're going to be talking about Terra Luna, that's up 24%. We're going to be talking about how to spend your Bitcoin if your bank has frozen your accounts. And at the end, we're going to touch on our Collective Shift's top 5 crypto projects that we think have a massive potential, which I'll touch on at the end. First of all, though, crypto back over $2 trillion US. Now, why? Well, Bitcoin has increased 15% in the past week, while Ethereum has also gained 11%. Together, these two coins combined have a total market capitalization of 1.2 trillion, so taking up a little bit over 50% of the market. Now, what we saw as the Ukraine-Russian war began last week, markets did sell off. We lost around $200 billion in value in the market last week when that occurred. But as we're seeing, Bitcoin has started to rebound. This rebound in Bitcoin comes after the currency fell to its lowest level in 5 months in late January, and now prices have increased 27% year to date. But both of Bitcoin and Ethereum are showing negative returns over the year. But most importantly, what we're seeing is Bitcoin is actually decoupling from traditional markets amid all the conflict, which is exactly why Bitcoin was created as a decentralized alternative to the banking system. So in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Bitcoin's rise suggests that it may still live up to its promise as a safe haven, which a lot of skeptics have basically been saying, Bitcoin isn't playing its role as a separate asset to the rest of the financial markets, but we actually are starting to see that play out. So it is the price performance has also led to several crypto enthusiasts to revisit the narrative the orange coin is the best safe haven asset in the world. That's because these assets cannot be seized, censored, or inflated by governments and private enterprises, making them particularly attractive in times of conflict, which is exactly right. We're also seeing what a world post-dollar actually looks like. So in the wave of the unprecedented financial sanctions in relation to the widely scorned invasion of Ukraine, the sanctions have suddenly revealed the massive power that lay dormant in unified global banking system for decades. But it also marks potentially the beginning of the power's end and the dawn of something more fragmented. So Russia's dependence on the international payment system SWIFT, now that they've been shut down, are looking for what an alternative is. And we're starting to see that, the local currency in Russia and the banks, a lot of people have been heading to the banks, pulling out their money because they're scared, they're panicking of the local currency. And we actually saw on the London Stock Exchange, one of Russia's largest banks collapse 95%. And the ruble, the local Russian dollar, has declined roughly 50% against the dollar in just the last week, which is a huge blow to the Russian economy. And more to this point, Will Clement posted on Twitter recently. You'll see here a chart on YouTube here. Bitcoin is in the orange and NASDAQ in blue. So Bitcoin has started to decouple the stock market and other markets, which is really doing what it's built to do as a hedge against everything that's going on. So really exciting. Now, what I also woke up this morning was Ukraine government announces an airdrop to everyone that donated to their crypto wallets amongst all the donations that have been happening. So they've just recently announced that. Now, they haven't announced what they're going to be airdropping, so we're still waiting to see that. My guess is it's going to be an NFT of some description. But an airdrop is when if you're not sure what an airdrop it is when a project or an organization sends crypto or NFTs to a user address that in some way interacted with that entity. So you see this a lot with NFTs. If you buy an NFT, that NFT will sometimes airdrop you other NFTs. And what we're seeing now for the first time ever, a donation system where you can donate to a company, charity, country, and they're going to incentivize you through an airdrop. It's absolutely game changing in my opinion. Like this has really never been done before. So you can see on Ukraine's official Twitter, 1.4 million followers I think they have, that the airdrop is confirmed. The snapshot is taken. So if you donate from now onwards, you won't get the airdrop. It's from yesterday, March 3rd at 6 p.m. Kiev time. And they will be sending that airdrop. So yeah, really cool stuff. Now I've been seeing this question a little bit recently with things that are going on in Canada and Russia and whatnot with crypto wallets being banned. And also what happens if the bank account of the money that you own gets banned as well or frozen? How can you send your crypto? Well, first of all, I recommend that you don't hold all of your crypto on a hot wallet or an exchange, because you're still leaving that crypto up to another entity. You're not actually owning that entity. Yes, it's in your account, but the exchange still has the ability to freeze that crypto, or if they go down, you potentially will lose your crypto as well. So I personally hold my crypto on a cold wallet, so on a Ledger or a Trezor. And if you're holding your crypto on a Ledger or Trezor, no one can freeze that. Now, let's say my bank account got frozen. That doesn't necessarily mean that I can't spend my crypto. There's a range of different ways you can still spend your crypto. So in Australia, there's actually a website, I should bring it up. There's a website where you can look at merchants that accept Bitcoin natively, so you don't need to send to your bank. So you can still send crypto to pay for goods and services. In the US, there's a company called Bitrefill where you can buy phone cards, food delivery vouchers, taxi vouchers all over the world. You don't necessarily need to exchange it back into your Aussie dollars. So super exciting there. Again, there's Bitcoin ATMs. I'm off to the US. I'm off to Bitcoin 2022 conference in Miami. My plan is to go over there and maybe head to a Bitcoin ATM, and we draw my Bitcoin straight into US dollars, so I don't need to exchange it back into AUD. Now, DeFi 1.0 tokens. We have seen a huge shift in retail investments into the NFT landscape, which has had a huge impact on DeFi. And most of the DeFi tokens are down 70% from all-time highs. So Nathan, our analyst at Collective Shift, spoke about yesterday some of the top DeFi players in the space: Uniswap, SushiSwap, Aave, Synthetics, UN Finance, and a few others, need to reach over 300% to reach their former all-time high in prices. So just because a token goes down 70% doesn't mean it's 70% increase to get back to where it was before. It's actually a lot more. So Nathan posted about here for Collective Shift just a bit of a deep dive into some trends and some assets to take a look at if you're looking at DeFi right now. Terra Luna jumps 24% as Bitcoin breaks 44,000. So Terra Luna is trading at over $95.36, and it was up over $50 last. It was at $50 last Thursday night. The move came after a similar 25% spike in the token on Friday, which is pretty astonishing. So I think Luna has some really strong fundamentals. And a little quote here from Alexander, the co-founder of Mindplex: Luna outpacing its peers in the market today should not come as a shock. The coin is backed by a blockchain protocol that is inherently innovative and has the potential for massive utility and scalability, a feature both retail and institutional investors realize. And we actually spoke about this Luna back on March the 2nd. So Terra is a protocol to create decentralized stablecoins native to the Terra Luna token, as well as a collection of fiat-backed stablecoins. So Luna is essential for the security of the network and price stability of Terra. So Luna is the token backing Terra and funds the ecosystem. And we spoke about Luna back on March 2nd. I didn't buy it, but by March 2nd, 2020, 24 cents it was then. What are we now? We're at $91, which is pretty extraordinary. So again, but look at the time to buy. This is in the accumulation phase. A little takeaway there is to a bear market is where it creates the opportunities. That's where you can get assets at a cheaper price. We're seeing DeFi down 70% at the moment. For me, this is where I'm laying some of my nest eggs. We've spoken about this on the platform where we're buying. I think DeFi is a really good place to be sprinkling some of the capital now, where a lot of the attention is elsewhere. Finally, we just updated our comprehensive list of crypto research and analytics tools. You can jump over to our Twitter, Collective Shift. This is completely free, and we have a huge long list of research and analytics tools for you as investors, which you can jump in here and check it out. There's heaps in here, so you can jump in there and take a look. It's split between projects and blockchain specific assets as well as categories and use cases. So you can jump over there and check it out. And as promised at the end, we have a new free download. You can jump over to collectiveshift.io/top-5-crypto-projects. It's also in the bottom navigation bar to get our top crypto projects with massive potential over the next 3 to 5 years. Completely free. You can jump over there and check it out. Thanks again. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about everything I've spoken about today. I'd love to jump in the comments and chat crypto with you. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Thank you.